Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy giving Luna a piece of her mind and Brooke wanting answers from Hope. Steffy is right back in her habit of defying all the people she claims to be scarified of. Steffy stressed Sheila, so she marched right into Sheila's apartment and slighted her. She also fears Luna, so there she's in Bill's living room ready to smack the girl. Before she gets a chance, Bill comes home and has to hear Steffy's wrath. She can't believe Bill has been decolorized by this periodical killer and hopes he's just playing her like he did Sheila. When Bill starts defending Luna and averring that she has changed, Steffy can slightly believe her cognizance. She feels she has entered some kind of twilight zone when it comes to her hubby's crazy relations. Will Steffy do the unbelievable and tell Lee the verity about her family? That clearly wouldn't go over well and Steffy knows it. When Brooke stops by Hope's little log cabin, she can tell Commodity is veritably wrong. Hope tells her each about seeing Carter kissing Daphne and how betrayed she felt. Brooke wants to know where Hope and Carter stand now and Hope isn't relatively sure what to say. She doesn't indeed know what to do, however, she can lose her newfound power at Forrester Creations, but she also can't stand when a man does Commodity like that to her, if she breaks effects off with Carter. Meanwhile, Eric and Ridge pay Carter another visit at Eric's office. When it's over, they're sure they've gotten through to Carter and he's coming back to them. Ridge aloud. This before until Hope pulled Carter down. Will the same thing be this time as Hope seems to have similar power over Carter? Bill will defend Luna to melee Steffy while Carter makes a move that stuns Hope and Daphne. At the Spencer manse, Steffy just brazened Luna and advised that she was no way going to see Finn again. Of course, Steffy also plans to make sure Luna gets thrown back into proper captivity, but Bill will defend the house arrest arrangement. In fact, Bill will defend Luna as well since he believes she's evolving as a person and truly regrets her miscalculations. That doesn't excuse Luna's crimes, but Bill will still feel like he made the right call by getting her out of that dangerous situation. Despite Bill's attempt to explain about the captivity attacks and Luna's life being at threat, Steffy wouldn't budge on her station. Steffy may assume Luna just manipulated Bill into getting her out of there and argue that she wouldn't stand for this. At Forrester Creations, Hope will stay for Carter to back her up and tell Daphne that it's time to head back to Paris. Still, Carter might have a change of heart about this being the right decision, both for Daphne and the company since the incense line just dropped. Maybe Carter will encourage Daphne to stick around later each since he's about to make a move that stuns her as well as Hope. Also again, it's possible Carter will do Commodity like walk out on them both since Daphne and Hope's feud is about to escalate. Carter's response to all the conflict will catch Hope and Daphne off guard, so stay tuned for updates on how it'll all go down. Whatever the case, Daphne will decide she needs to work harder to move Carter that Hope's using him, so she'll try to achieve that laterally. That could lead to bad news for Hope and leave her making some disquieting prognostications about what the future holds. Carter will have a lot to pound over, so don't miss what's in store. Steffy says Finn needs to get Luna out of his head. A stupefied Finn reminds his woman. Luna is his son. Steffy counters saying she's not a child. She killed 2 men and tried to kill her. He can't save her. Finn says he can't ignore his responsibility. The entire situation is woeful, but they can't ignore how her nonage, without a father, contributed to her current state of being. Steffy says a meddled up nonage is no reason, but Finn contends he could have made a difference. Steffy thinks all that's holy Luna is locked up in captivity for life. Finn takes a deep breath and says his son is locked up but she's not in captivity. He tells her Luna is on house arrest at Bill Spencer's place. Lee will choke Poppy for taking Finn to bed while Steffy blasts Bill over Luna. For starters, Brooke will quiz Hope about her relationship with Carter and try to get to the bottom of why her son's so worried. It wouldn't be long until Hope spills all the rearmost Daphne drama. Brooke will ask where effects stand between Hope and Carter after she gets updates on his kiss with Daphne. Grounded on Hope's expression in the exercise clip, she may not be sure how to answer that question. Hope's faith in Carter has taken a huge mega hit, and further indeed blows will be delivered to their love in the coming occurrences. As for Eric and Ridge, they'll have a meeting with Carter at Forrester Creations. Eric will feel like the old Carter is still in there nearly, so he'll do his stylish to bring that Carter back with Ridge's help. Carter will declare that he hates that it's come to this. We'll see Carter face violent pressure to surrender power at the company, but will he eventually be willing to do it? Steffy raging at Bill, who'll supposedly confirm he's serious about guarding Luna and her chance to be a better person. Still, Steffy will rant about how this lunatic tried to kill her and will do her stylish to remind Bill of what a monster Luna's been. When Bill continues to defend Luna, Steffy will unleash her fury indeed more. Speaking of unleashed fury, Lee will really let Poppy have it. Formerly she learns her family slept with Finn when he was 18. After Lee finds out Poppy hooked up with Finn and got pregnant with Luna all those times agone, she'll blow up at Poppy like no way ahead. Lee will angrily charge Poppy of going after her son, so they'll have a major showdown over Finn and all the horrible news that's coming out. Lee belting her hands around Poppy's neck and choking her, so effects will take a veritably physical turn. The damage between Poppy and Lee being irrecoverable this time, so what does that mean for Poppy's future? Will Lee want Poppy to leave Los Angeles? Lee will presumably stop before she strangles Poppy, but she still wouldn't want her family around after this. Steffy slogged in the Spencer manse and advised that Luna would no way see Finn again. In the design office at Forrester Creations, Daphne continued acting like Hope was just a stoner, but Hope formally again defended her love with Carter and advised Daphne to stay down from her man. Meanwhile, Zend quizzed Carter about Daphne's decision to head back to Paris and suspected Carter had passions for her. Carter claimed he loved Hope and latterly entered the conflict in the design office. That's when Hope put Carter on the spot and pushed him to tell Daphne to leave for Paris. At the Precipice house, Finn admitted he couldn't just forget about Luna and no way talk about her again. That was Finn's son, so he felt for her and tried to explain his station to Steffy. Steffy got rankled up, but effects really went off the rails when Finn admitted Luna was in captivity presently. Finn said Luna was on house arrest at Bill's manse and offered updates on how he set up out. After Finn confessed that he told Luna about her maternity, he participated the emotional moments that followed. Steffy described how cold Luna had been during her hijacking fire and tried to help Finn see his son for who she really was. Despite Finn's demurs, Steffy decided it was time to march over to Bill's place and launch a battle about all this. Next, Luna came clean to Bill about Finn's visit and the news that he was her natural father. Bill flipped out and advised that Luna could end up back in captivity if Finn dished. Now that Luna knew she was Finn's son, she sounded convinced that she still had virtuousness in her and could be a better person. Latterly, Steffy came blowing in the manse door and advised that Luna wasn't going to get down with this. Luna tried to apologize and explain, but Steffy didn't want to hear any of it. After Steffy claimed Luna was going to spend the rest of her life behind bars, she told her to forget about Finn. Luna didn't have a pater. As far as Steffy was concerned, so she claimed Luna was no way going to see Finn again. Indeed, more mayhem breaking out at the Spencer manse soon, so don't miss all the curveballs ahead. Steffy's meltdown will continue and set the stage for some shocking moments.